welcome to another episode of Bottom of the Stream with Adam and Nick. My name is Adam.
My name is Nick. Welcome back.
Carry on.
I thought you were going to speak.
No.
You threw me off. I thought there was a sound.
You do this speaking at this
I
point.
know. I know. Welcome back. It's the best place to get up to date with all the news of the week in the world of streaming and movies. How are you, Adam?
I am well, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did want to mention that by the time I left here last week, we were like, oh, we might have snow. It's not going to snow. Got out, snowed.
It really snowed while we were recording last week. It just must have just bombed down on us.
I had a really fun drive back to my house from your
I can imagine.
But there we go.
I looked out the window after about 10 minutes and you were still out there.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, it's not gone anywhere yet. I went into town on Saturday to get my hair cut. And I was like, do I drive or do I walk?
Yeah.
And I made the wrong decision.
Did you?
Because I walked.
Oh.
And the roads were fine, but the pavements were unbelievable.
You're supposed to waddle like a penguin, aren't you?
It took me 25 minutes to do, a 10-minute walk, probably. I was walking like a penguin for a lot of it. How I didn't fall over, I don't know, but the paths were crazy.
Yeah.
But it's all gone now. It's just raining again now.
Yeah, exactly. Back to grey and wet.
I don't like snow. I'm not a snow guy.
It's great for your kid. It's life. It gets in the way of a life.
I've said it before. I think
adult.
adults who enjoy snow need to grow up. I've said it before. I'll say it again. But soon be summer.
Oh, I can't wait.
Nor me.
Yeah, give me the heat. Give me the heat.
Completely agree.
Anything exciting happen?
No.
Okay.
Not this week. There might be next week.
Okay.
We've got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah. What are you referring to?
We're going to wait for the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. I didn't know if that's what you were referring to or not. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We'll talk about it more next week.
Sure.
I'm sure. Yeah.
We could watch some terrible movies. Maybe some good ones as well.
That's what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we do. That's what we're good at. Right. I've got another question of the week for you.
Lovely.
So we go straight into that.
Let's do it.
Right. This one says you can press a button and instantly fall into a deep but perfect 8-hour sleep. You wake up feeling like a god, completely refreshed, zero soreness, and 100% mental clarity.
Okay.
The best night's sleep you've ever had just by pressing the button. However, to have this, you are you are literally asleep. There's nothing that's going to wake you up for those 8 hours.
Okay.
Not a thing. If the fire alarm goes off, you're not waking up. If
Yeah.
somebody's trying to wake you up for an emergency, you're not waking up. Those 8 hours are yours and you are asleep. Do you take this deal?
Now, 99% of the time, that's going to be absolutely fine, isn't it?
Yep.
But there's always the chance.
Something's going to happen in the night that you need to wake up for.
Yeah. Something goes on fire.
Yeah.
Or
an emergency.
that would have been useless when I used to be on call at work, for example.
Yeah.
So...
But is it worth the perfect 8 hours of perfect sleep?
What I will say is, in real life, the first part of that is pretty true for me. It's very rare that I struggle to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm in bed. That's it.
I'm like that as well, to be honest. I don't have a lot of trouble going off to sleep.
I mean, it is very appealing, the prospect of you waking up feeling totally refreshed.
Yeah, every time.
And in tip-top condition.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it, though. Because I've got responsibilities.
Yeah, what if the kids need you in the night?
Yeah, exactly.
Or your missus needs you in the night?
Yeah.
Parents are not getting any younger.
No, this is true.
Things happen.
I would love to accept your offer, but I don't know if.
But it's a button, so you don't suppose you have to use it every night.
Well, okay, fair. If I can
pick and choose.
I mean, there's no choosing when you might need to wake up in the night, but that is a more appealing option.
Good if you're like on a plane or something, you can just nothing's going to disturb you. If the plane's going down, no matter if you're asleep or awake.
You can never sleep well on a plane.
No.
I think I can sleep well now.
All this talk of sleep has made you tired. Yes or no? What do you reckon?
Oh, it's just a bit of fun, yes. Sure.
I think I'd take it.
Yeah.
I think... What can't
I rarely get 8 hours of sleep.
No, same. It doesn't take me a lot to fall asleep, but I do like... It's not almost the most restful sleep.
Yeah, I mean, my sleeping hours tend to be around midnight to 6, half 6.
Same.
That's about what I get at night.
Yeah. I didn't really know, but my now I've got this new watch. It kind of tracks me now during my sleep, and it seems to be quite accurate. So it's like, I think my average is like 6 hours and 42 minutes or something stupid. So, which it's quite happy with.
I'd like to go to bed earlier, but
yeah,
again,
I always say every morning I wake up, I'm like, I'm going to bed earlier tonight.
Yeah.
And every night I'm like, I'll just read a bit more of this book, or I'll just finish playing this game or watching this film. Never happens.
Yeah.
Morning me hates evening me, I think, and vice versa.
Yes, my wife says you're much more of a morning person than me. I'm like, I'm not. I just have to.
Yeah, you just have to get up. I'm not a morning person at all. I'm not at all a morning person.
Because I reckon if like jobs and responsibilities were no barrier, I still think that's about my natural rhythm would be maybe 12 till 7 sleeping, whereas my wife would do like 2 a.m. till 9 or 10 a.m. That would be a...
Yeah. I think mine's probably 2-ish before I'm like fully tired.
Yeah.
Then I'd be up till like 10, wake up at 10.
Yeah.
That'd be my day, I think, if I didn't have the responsibilities.
Yes, your circadian rhythms, or whatever they're called.
If I had to choose my 8 hours, it'd probably be 2 till 10.
Okay.
I think that's most likely.
Yeah. Nice.
If I ever have like a couple of weeks off work and I'm not doing anything, that's usually the rhythm I fall into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Interesting. I thought that was interesting, so I thought I'd just bring it up. You don't have a laptop in front of you, Nick.
No, there's been some... It's been needed for other...
There's been some admin.
Other admin.
Are you going to do the news from memory?
Yeah.
Cool. This will be fun.
I can remember what the first news story is. And I think I can remember the penultimate one.
I can't even help you out because you've not even written it down on our usual...
No, because I haven't even had access to that. So what I've done is emailed it to myself.
Okay. So you are going to read off your phone, so I will allow it.
So, but sometimes,
needs must.
Like I say, life happens and you have to think round corners a little bit. But let's pick up first news story of the week. An update on, I'm not going to say our favourite news story. It may become one of our most referenced news stories through this year.
Okay.
And that is the ongoing takeover of Warner Brothers.
Oh, of course.
And the battle between Netflix.
We have more news on
Paramount.
This.
And Netflix has switched up their offer this week. They have, apparently in a bid to speed this thing up and get their names on the dotted line, they have switched from a cash plus stock offer to an all cash offer.
Oh, wow.
They've just opened that massive briefcase to the shareholders and, basically gone all cash as an option.
Nice.
And we'll see if it helps, but if the stock market is anything to go by, this offer caused the Warner Brothers shares to close 1.6% higher.
Oh, okay.
On the day it was made, and the Netflix shares also rose by 1%.
I think it's pretty fair to say now that this deal is going to happen. It's just the legalities of how it's going to happen is going to drag on.
It's the 2 stages, isn't it? It's Netflix getting their name on this agreement, and then we're into all the legal mumbo jumbo,
that's what's going to take
merger and acquisitions type stuff.
But I think it's fair to say it is going to happen at some point. It just might take a while.
And like I say, it will still run and run. It will. It just will.
It just will.
It's just going to be ongoing. But Netflix is now, and it's Netflix who's got that big cash money.
That's it. They're probably the only ones that can do it.
Yeah. And I'm sure there'd be, lots more cash money going around if it helps this thing go through. But we'll see. We'll see.
Interesting times.
As part of Netflix branching out, not on quite the same scale of buying Warner Brothers and all the properties associated with that, is the fact that we talked about before, them going into the world of podcasts, video podcasts.
Yep.
And buying up certain talent and podcasts and vidcasts for the future. And Netflix have announced a couple of their first original video podcasts.
Okay.
So not the ones we've talked about where they have they've snapped up some of the sports stuff from other networks and things like that. They have announced that the first 2 Netflix original video casts will be presented by Pete Davidson.
Okay.
So he's going to have like an interview type thing, which he's going to present out of his garage.
His garage?
Yes.
Okay.
I
imagine his garage is not what I'm imagining a normal garage is like.
Yeah. Steve, his Pete Davidson's garage is probably nicer than all of our houses.
100%. Definitely.
I'm sure. And also signed up someone I'm less familiar with, former NFL star Michael Irvin.
Okay.
He will present The White House with Michael Irvin, which starts later in January and will release 2 episodes weekly, and it will be a topical sports podcast.
Nice. It's called The White House.
Yeah.
It's a strange name.
Well, that might be relevant to him. I don't know who this guy is.
No, do I?
He's a
I thought that'd be more
person,
of a political podcast than a sports podcast.
No, it's sports.
Okay.
It's sports. It will feature no holds barred conversations on sports news with co-hosts and guests.
Interesting.
I'm not sure either of them are aimed at us, really. It's a more stateside thing, but there you go. It's coming.
Are they going to be on Netflix?
I believe that's the plan, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's all about taking views away from YouTube,
yeah.
isn't it? Less time on YouTube, more time on Netflix.
Yeah.
Playing your video games, watching your
But in the past, though, Netflix have put stuff onto YouTube that you'd think, why is that not on Netflix? So I guess they're learning.
Shall we move on? Because it's been pretty quiet in the world of streaming news this week. Shall we talk about the Golden Globes?
Yeah, why not?
The first big awardsy ceremony.
Interesting night.
Of the year. And we do have, obviously, the list of winners. Did you see any of this?
I've seen some clips. I've seen some of the speeches. I've seen some backstage highlights, red carpets, that sort of stuff. Yeah. I'm up to date, I would say.
Timothy Chalamet was a big winner.
Big surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
No, very much. Leonardo DiCaprio was predicted to win the acting one.
Yeah, Marty Supreme seems to have come out of nowhere and is just like sweeping.
Yeah, because obviously one battle after another. Paul Thomas Anderson, big awardsy reputation, but no, Marty Supreme, Chalamet beat them in that.
I don't think he'll get the Oscar.
No,
I don't see it being an Oscar film.
Doing this Golden Globes going, this guy's hot.
You can have this.
At the minute.
Yeah.
Let's steer. We'll steer that way.
You can have this one, but you're not getting the big one.
Best motion picture drama. The winner for that was Hamnet, which is it's Chloe Zhao's new movie after getting out of the Marvel cinematic universe.
She's escaped.
Because she won the Oscar for why have I started this? Whatever movie she did before The Eternals.
Yeah.
That was hugely successful awards wise. Then did The Eternals, which is I've never seen actually, and is widely regarded as a low end Marvel, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now she's away from that universe and back. Was it Nomadland?
It was. I've literally just got it up. Well done.
With Hamnet.
That won Best Director and Best Picture.
Best motion picture, musical or comedy, even though I don't think it's really either, is one battle after another.
That seems to happen every time. It's like, why call it that?
It's a weird thing with the Golden Globes. Yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters, representing for Netflix, won Best Animated Motion Picture.
I was always going to. That will win the Oscar for that as well.
I would have thought so. Probably Zootopia 2, its only real challenger. My favourite award, because no one seemed to quite know what it is.
Okay.
The Cinematic and Box Office Achievement Award.
Yes.
Which I will remind you, when the Golden Globe nominations came out, one of the nominees for this was Avatar: Fire and Ash, which hadn't even been released. Yeah. So I don't know what it had achieved at the box office at that point. But it didn't win.
Preemptive achievements. No, it didn't.
Sinners won.
Okay. I keep thinking I should watch Sinners because I hear a lot of good things about it.
Same.
I'll sit down and I'll be like, I can't find a film to watch. And I'll eventually give up. And the next morning I'll be like, I should have just watched Sinners.
Yeah, I like vampire
stuff. Doesn't come to my mind at the time.
Yeah. I will get to that.
Yeah, I will at some point.
So best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama was won by Wagner Moura.
Okay.
For The Secret Agent, beating out Michael B. Jordan.
Yep.
From Sinners. Jeremy Allen White did that Springsteen movie.
He did.
And Dwayne Johnson, who got that nomination for The Smashing Machine.
Yep.
As well. Jessie Buckley won Best Female Actor in a Drama, also for Hamnet.
Okay. What's Hamlet about?
I'm not sure.
Not me.
I've not done that.
I've heard a lot about it this week, but I don't know much about the film.
Best performance by a female actor in a musical or comedy was Rose Byrne.
Okay.
In If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
That's a cool name for a film. I don't know what it is, but it's a cool name for a film.
And as we talked about, Timothée Chalamet for Best Actor in a musical or comedy in Marty Supreme.
Interesting.
I want to tick off Marty Supreme as well. I want to get to that.
Yeah, I the more I hear about it, the more I do want to see it. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's going to be a me film, but I do want to see it.
Yeah.
Hamlet is reimagines the life and tragic death of William Shakespeare's 11-year-old son, Hamlet, exploring the profound grief of his parents, William and Agnes Hathaway, and suggesting this loss inspired Shakespeare's masterpiece, Hamlet. I knew it was something Shakespeare related. I just wasn't quite sure the deal.
Sure. In terms of Best Director for a Motion Picture, which is only one category, you don't get it for the drama or musical/comedy separation, was Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. And obviously, because it's the Globes, you have all the TV stuff as well.
Yes.
So Best TV Series Drama was The Pit.
I'm not aware of The Pit.
It's not on over here.
Is it not?
It's just started its second season.
Yeah.
And no one's picked it up.
No one's picked it up in the UK.
Over here. And it's critically highly thought of. It does big numbers over in the States. So it's a hospital drama.
Okay.
But it's I don't know if it's real time, but the first season was 15 episodes and it's a 15-hour shift on one day.
Like 24.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That
sounds good.
An emergency room. Yeah.
Okay. That's weird that it's not been picked up over here.
Yeah, really surprised.
Breaking Bad was like that, though, wasn't it? That Breaking Bad never really got picked up over here.
Occasionally does happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's strange, isn't it?
No one just gives stuff a go.
No.
Which, again, you'd think there's so much need for content and...
I'm sure now it's won that award. Somebody will pick it up.
Best TV series, musical or comedy went to The Studio, which I think, it's about the business.
Yeah. Is that the Seth Rogen one?
Yes.
Yeah.
It felt pretty much a shoe-in. Best limited TV series was Adolescence, and this is where this thing brought home...
Yeah, all of them.
Loads of stuff. Stephen Graham won.
Bradley Cooper won.
Yes, and so did the lady.
Erin Doherty.
They all won.
Quite rightly too. I mean, there hasn't been a better limited. The only thing that I thought would go against Adolescence was how long ago it was, but it seems to have stuck around in people's memories.
Yeah, but exactly. It had that impact.
They confirmed they're working on season 2 as well, didn't they?
Yes. In terms of the limited series awards, it
swept the board.
If they're doing season 2, it's not a limited series anymore.
Exactly. So they've got to give them back.
So they will have to return all those awards, cancelled. The whole thing was pointless anyway.
I suppose you do like a spin-off. You don't call it Adolescent Series 2. You call it...
No, and obviously, I think our presumption is it will be an anthology type thing.
Yeah.
Something totally different cast, etc. But it's still Adolescence.
But you just call it like Adolescence Runaway Child or something. Or you just give it a sub-name. Make it a different show.
Yeah, I think this is an absolute cheat. I will not.
They didn't like they announced it the day after the Golden Globes as well. I think Stephen Graham mentioned it in his speech.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we've got it now. Oh, you can't do anything about this.
Let's talk.
What a great show Adolescence was.
Yeah, sure. I mean, and it shouldn't. That time passing shouldn't diminish the impact.
No, not at all. And but it usually does, though, doesn't it?
It became such a snowball effect, didn't it? And am I being too lazy by saying that is a bit of a Netflix effect or a streaming effect? But you think this time last year or 2 years ago, I don't know how time works in my brain, but you had that with with the stalking drama from Netflix that won all the limited series stuff. The lady and the stand-up comedian. What was it called? It was
Baby Reindeer.
Yeah, Baby Reindeer.
Yeah.
Very different show. But
I reckon that was probably 3 years ago.
It probably was, but it was the same phenomenon. Wasn't
Yeah, 100%.
In terms of numbers and
everything.
Yeah. Limited series.
We shouldn't talk about adolescents anyway. We always get a lot of abuse online when we talk about adolescents. That's one thing it did do. It gave us our biggest ever TikTok. We almost went viral with that one.
Okay, movie news. So let's talk about some upcoming movies.
Let's do it.
And a kind of a shot a bit in secret, I suppose, because it's not many movies that can get away. So we're mid-January now.
Yes, we are.
So there's not probably many movies that could get away with an announcement in mid-January that you are getting a full new film in June.
No. It takes ages to make a film.
It does take ages to make a film. And usually we know years in advance, this is getting made, this is getting made. I think it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
If you're the guys behind Jackass.
100%.
Because we had Jackass 4 a couple of years ago. That was supposed to be the big goodbye. Did good numbers. Again, people loved it. Those guys hadn't been together in a movie for 20 years. But they're coming back for number 5.
Fair. I'm not diminishing anything. I'm sure a lot of hard work goes into making those films, but they're not Oscar winners, are they? Just by what Quentin Tarantino thinks.
Hey, Quentin Tarantino thinks the first Jackass movie is the
greatest comedy of the century.
Best 25 movies of the century, yeah.
Greatest comedy of the century, certainly.
Now, there's a couple of kind of there are reasons. We said the 4th one was the goodbye.
Yeah.
And, a couple of those things being the 4th one was interrupted. And I think it's on Netflix, is Jackass 4.5, which is kind of the outtake / behind the scenes. Yeah. And I've watched that. And it is really interesting. They were 2 days into filming and it was COVID struck.
Yeah, literally.
So I think that was not necessarily the best experience, as were a lot of things. So it's kind of a bit of a do-over for that. Yeah. And there are also some, I think you would say, fairly strong rumours that Bam Margera will be back for this.
Yes, I've heard this.
After basically being thrown out of the group for, being told, kick your habits or you ain't coming back. He wasn't in the 4th one.
No.
That's not officially confirmed.
No.
But is hotly rumoured. So we'll see.
These rumours usually have some sort of grounding in reality, especially when it's obviously already filmed.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Exactly. Johnny Knoxville announced this on Instagram. He said, "Well, a wang dang and a hot damn doodle. We're starting the year off with a bang. We wanted to let you know that this summer Jackass is back." That's it. No confirmation on exactly the crew that will man this thing. I think, obviously Jackass had its place, it had its time, but I will say I watched Jackass Forever and I thought it was really sweet. It was kind of nice to see them all back together, having fun and fine.
Yeah, if they want to keep doing it, that's absolutely fine. I mean, they are getting really old now. Yeah. They're older than us.
Will someone die filming a Jackass?
I wouldn't be surprised. Or break a hip or something.
Talking of movies coming back from an old IP.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson.
Okay.
Talking. Now, obviously, there is a new Lord of the Rings spin-off in the works, which we know about. It's the Return of Gollum, which I think Andy Serkis is directing, also starring in, probably singing the theme tune as well, which Peter Jackson is producing. The creative team's back from Lord of the Rings for that. But he's been talking to Empire magazine, because they've got a new issue out on this 25th anniversary of the first Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Goodness me.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they asked him, is there on the cutting room floor, is there the Lord of the Rings nerds love this question, don't we? Because you can remember Peter Jackson obviously went back, did the extended editions, made all those movies 3 hours long, which, great for the completists, great, fantastic. he was asked, is there an even longer cut of these movies? And he said, look, I know there's loads of those rumours going around, but if there was to be such a thing, it would be an extended cut with a few extra seconds of something here and there. It wouldn't be worthwhile doing. They're basically saying, nah.
I've made them as good as I can.
Yeah.
That's the end.
That's literally all the footage.
Yeah.
However,
yeah,
he did say there is one more Lord of the Rings film he would be interested in making.
Okay.
And that would be a feature-length documentary of the making of that trilogy.
Okay.
He said that's where we've got tons of footage. All the behind-the-scenes stuff. Right from, development, conception, design, artwork, props. He said we've got hours and hours of stuff that's never been seen before. A deep dive into how these movies were made.
Do it.
Footage contained also has alternative takes, bloopers, the mechanics of making these movies. But to this day, I have not been able to persuade the studio to get behind it.
That's surprising.
Yeah, me too.
You'd think, they'd take anything.
Well, look, here he is applying a bit of pressure, obviously.
Yeah. Go out and say it.
Yeah.
Manifest it into the universe.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because those movies did kind of change epic movie releases, didn't they? So.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know I'm always a bit pithy about the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah.
But I watched them at the time. I really enjoyed them. It's not really my thing to go back and...
I'm the same. I really enjoyed them when they came out. I haven't seen them for 20 years now, probably.
Some people, that's like, that's a comfort
people love
movie.
them,
and just,
It's like Harry Potter movies, isn't it? Some people love them.
I think what I unfairly do, and this is on me, is that really liked all those Lord of the Rings movies. And then I watched that first Hobbit movie. And I in my head, sometimes go... I really disliked that.
Yeah, I did as well.
I never saw the other Hobbit movies.
Same.
I loved the book as a kid, and I was like, this is so stretched out, and a bit of that has rubbed off on Lord of the
Rings film.
Lord of the Rings for me, in my head.
I think that's fair. I bet if you did watch them, you'd really enjoy them. And I bet I would as well.
Yeah.
But
it's just not something I'm keen to go back to.
No, it's not. I haven't got 12 hours of my life to give up to watch films I've already seen.
But that feels like that's something that should and probably
I'm surprised
will
doesn't
happen
already
at some point.
Yeah, surely.
Now, obviously, on those extended editions, you had loads of making of features and stuff. But to actually pull it into a
one big
coherent documentary, especially if you could have some of the I don't know, Orlando Bloom talking then and now, and then also now looking back on some of that. I think that
cast had come back for that.
Yeah, sure they would.
100%. They love those. That cast love those films.
Yeah. They've all got matching tattoos.
Yeah, exactly. They're all still friends.
So, okay.
Cool.
So, next piece of news is what's Guy Ritchie up to next?
Don't care.
Oh, do you not?
No, I don't really like Guy Ritchie.
So, what if I told you that...
You're going to make me really care now, aren't you?
I'm not sure if I am.
Okay.
So, we talked a few weeks ago about he has directed the first few episodes of Young Sherlock, which arrives on Prime in March, which he's producing as well. But his next movie is going to be two very influential people from different adaptations of Sherlock Holmes teaming up.
Okay.
Because Guy Ritchie will direct Benedict Cumberbatch.
Right.
In Wife and Dog.
Wife and Dog?
Yes.
Okay.
Which will be released, have a theatrical release in theatres on October the 23rd.
Nice.
And it will star, it's got quite a cast. So obviously, Benedict Cumberbatch, Rosamund Pike,
okay,
Sir Anthony Hopkins,
wow,
Cosmo Jarvis, Paddy Considine,
nice,
and James Norton.
That's a good cast.
Yeah, will all appear in this thing.
How old is Anthony Hopkins?
He's got to be old.
He's got to be old.
Remember when he won the World Cup for Wales when we did did that feature many years ago?
That was right at the start.
So,
go back to
it's a World Cup year. I can bring it back.
Please do.
Okay.
Go right back to early season 1.
We did, didn't we? We did. So what actors would represent?
Yeah.
Their country.
Their country in that World Cup.
Yeah, we did the whole thing.
Yeah, we did.
I'm sure Anthony Hopkins won.
He did.
For Wales.
Was him versus Oh, somebody Brazilian in the final. Yeah.
I can remember that, like,
I remember
Stellan
making the image.
Skarsgård got far, I think.
Oh, maybe it was. Maybe it was Sweden. Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
Someone yellow.
I remember the picture that I mocked up like a picture of them on footballers' bodies. He's 88.
Wow.
Born on New Year's Eve.
That was it. There you go.
Same day as our Patreon, Alex.
Oh, there you go. Wife and Dog. There's only a very short synopsis. Written by Guy Ritchie as well as directed by him. Is centred on a succession battle. Wonder where he got that idea from. Amongst the greedy Fairbank family and their associates, which leads to a trail of betrayal and murder.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wife and Dog.
Wife and Dog.
I'm not sure on that title.
Yeah. Maybe it's. I don't think it's.
Sure
I was going to say maybe it's Cockney rhyming slang or something. I don't think it is. that's again me being lazy. Going Guy Ritchie. He still does Cockney gangster films, doesn't he?
It does sound like Cockney slang, though, doesn't it?
Okay, so let's get a latest update on another very busy actor who we've not spoken about for at least a month till we heard about his last movie. And that is Nicolas Cage.
Oh, my favourite.
His next project that he has got lined up is entitled Best Pancakes in the County.
Okay.
I'm thinking like, oh, is that like a regional sort of like small town rom-com or something like that? Maybe no.
Sounds like a food travel show.
No, it's an action thriller about a deadly standoff at a small town diner.
I'm in. Fully in.
And it will star Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
Justin Long.
Okay.
And Shelley Henning.
Nice.
Yeah, they... and it's written and directed by Ken Sanzel, who was behind Kill Chain. This movie is set over the course of one night at a small town diner that becomes the epicenter of a deadly standoff involving rogue federal agents, a fast-talking con man with a dangerous past, played by Nicolas Cage, and a waitress, played by Henning, harbouring secrets of her own. As loyalties blur and tensions erupt, survival depends on who can outthink and outgun everyone else.
I'm in.
In this diner, the best pancakes in the county turn out to be the least explosive thing on the menu.
Why are pancakes explosive? What? Okay. I'm in.
Just give me all Nicolas Cage's movies.
Nicolas Cage is in it, Justin Long's in it, I'm in. I like Justin Long.
And finally, for news this week, there is a new queen at the top of the box office.
Okay.
And I am talking about all-time box office.
All-time box office.
Because Scarlett Johansson has been knocked off the perch.
Okay.
By... any ideas? What and who would have caused
come out lately that would have done that?
Change at the top of the all-time... So what we're talking about here is which actor has pulled in the most
box office,
big cash at the box office by movies that they have appeared in.
Zoe Saldana.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
I knew she was up there anyway, and obviously the new Avatar's just come out.
Yeah, and that's what's done it. So the to date, Avatar: Fire and Ash, it has now passed the $1 billion mark. Okay. $1.23 billion worldwide in its first month.
Do you know anybody's watched it yet?
No.
Nope. No.
Not
saying they make it up. But...
This brings her total gross of all movies that she has been in to $16.8 billion. Making her the highest grossing actor of all time, passing Scarlett Johansson, who had a total of $16.4 billion.
Wow.
Which she topped up with the release of Jurassic World Rebirth last summer.
You get into a couple of big franchises, you can be in that these days.
These guys are going to slug it out now.
Yeah, they are.
Because obviously we know Johansson's going into the DC universe in the Batman Part 2, which is still a couple of years away.
Yeah.
Presumably Zoe Saldana will be back for if Avatar keeps going.
I'm sure she will.
I don't know. Can't remember if she was one of the names on the back of those director's chairs for all the Avengers.
Isn't she dead? In the Avengers?
Yeah, but there's an alternate version.
Oh, true.
She came back as an alternate Gamora, didn't she?
She did.
So she may pop up in an Avengers movie.
It's just going to keep going. And
Johansson's
it's just
not
always
going
going to
to.
be them two.
Oh, she might do.
She might do.
Multiverse.
You never know.
Gets out of everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, but she's not going to be in DC and Marvel, surely.
No, she's not going to do that, is she?
No.
Yeah. Do you know who rounds out the top 3?
Ooh, is it another woman?
No.
It's a man.
Yeah.
I want to say somebody like...
He's a couple of billion behind Scarlett Johansson.
I don't want to say The Rock.
It's not good. Don't say The Rock.
Okay, I won't say The Rock.
Because you should be wrong.
Sam Jackson?
Correct.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow.
He is third.
I was just thinking of somebody else in Avengers who has been around for a long time.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah. He's done it from 70 movies. I would love to see the breakdown. So of Sam Jackson's 14.6 billion...
Sam Jackson's not just done it from franchises.
How is that split across 70 movies?
He's in the Avengers franchises, but he's not really in any others. Whereas Zoe Saldana's just done it from 2 big franchises.
Well, Avatar's pulled in 6 billion alone for her.
Then she's in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you another film she's in, I don't think.
I could tell you a few, but I don't think any that are really troubling the box office.
The same with Scarlett Johansson. She's done the big franchises. But it's not many like standalones, whereas Sam Jackson's done that with all standalone films. Apart from obviously the 6 billion that's added up from the Marvel films.
So yeah, new queen. All hail.
Interesting.
See how long she stays there. That's all the news.
Excellent. Well done. Have you watched anything good at the top of the stream?
Don't think I've watched too much.
Okay.
I've watched... Still watching The Traitors.
I was just going to say, are you up to date on The Traitors?
Yeah, I am up to date on that.
Well, it's on now, so neither of us are up to date with it.
Well, until 8 minutes ago, I was up to date with it.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's a bit... People are acting a bit wildly unpredictable on this.
I agree.
Series.
I think the faithfuls have all gone insane. It's really strange. Nobody's in there to make friends in this one. Everybody's in there to win this game, and it's really interesting.
They're not seeing the wood for the trees, though,
they're not.
Are they?
They're trying. They're just trying to fight each other.
So, episode 7,
Spoilers for episode 7.
which was last night.
Yeah.
Like, it started off, and there's a faithful in there who's got at least one traitor absolutely banged to rights. And she's like, I'm going for you. I'm telling you I'm going for you.
She's completely guessed, but she's nailed it.
Yeah. And it's the second one she would have got right. But then she just totally shits the bed, and now she plays it the next day.
I said to my brother last night, I've never known a faithful go from being in such a strong position at the start of the episode to, spoiler alert, being gone by the end of it.
Because the other one, she gets...
literally...
She gets baited by the other faithful instead of staying calm, which she hadn't. And then there's faithfuls there's faithfuls taking everything she's saying as personal attacks. I'm like,
she had that.
No one's together. I don't feel the traitors are together, or they think they're more together now than they had been.
Yeah.
And the faithfuls are just... There's a little group of faithfuls that maybe have a chance if they stick together, but as a whole, they're just...
There's still some in there that are completely non-existent in the edit as well, which by this point you usually haven't got.
Yeah.
But there's a couple in there that are still just not being featured in the episode.
They're just blank generic faces. Man, gym instructor number 1 or whatever.
Exactly. It's an interesting series. It's not like any of the other series. And I'm still really enjoying it, but it feels like a different show this year to me.
It's more chaotic.
Yeah.
But I feel I haven't latched onto anyone as like... Same. Because I've wavered in previous series between I will go with I don't mind if I will support that person regardless if they're a traitor or a faithful. I want to see them triumph. But I almost think that the faithfuls were really in a strong position. They got a couple of traitors out really early, and I feel like
they're just blowing it. They're just
not together.
No, they're not. They're not working as a team. They're working against each other, and you're not going to. It's really difficult for a traitor to win that show. And I say this every year, and a traitor always wins the show. But I think it's really difficult.
Well, if you count the
the celebrity one,
it's 2 traitors wins, 2 faithful wins, isn't it?
But I always think it's a much harder game for a traitor to win than it is for a faithful to win. But this year, I can see a traitor winning this.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think I can.
I don't think I have a favourite. I do really like Steven. I think he's playing it really well. He's just a little bit under the radar.
Do you think he's getting a bit of the Alan Carr edit? Like,
maybe.
I feel like a little bit like, again, this made me looking being a bit too suspicious, but I feel like the first few episodes, because he does go really pink and sweaty.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like he was edited a bit like bumbling the first few episodes, but then last night's episode again, he was the guy in the tower going, right, we need to do this, and this because he's got a shield, he's got and he was the one just like laying the whole thing out.
Nobody's onto him at all, and I think I like a traitor who's playing the game well, and I think he's doing it as well. So I do think the traitor's made a mistake last night though, and we'll see if it pays off.
I don't think either option they had was a good option.
I don't think when there's that many shields that you don't know the location of, you shouldn't be murdering if you've got.
They don't want to recruit.
They don't want to recruit, but you can recruit and get rid of him the same day, easy. But when there's that many shields, you don't want to be missing.
No, but I just think it's a bad choice for him. I think either.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'd have gone the other way, but that's a personal thing, isn't it?
They're playing the odds, aren't they?
Yeah.
Try and pick someone.
It's a really good show. If you're not watching the trailers, watch the trailers. Yeah. Simple as that.
How about you?
I have watched a new, I guess it's a sitcom on BBC.
Okay.
Which is unusual. It's called Can You Keep a Secret?
Right.
Have you heard of this?
No, I don't think so.
It is Dawn French and Mark Heap.
I've seen it. I have absolutely heard of it, and I've seen the trailer. Yeah.
It's Dawn French and Mark Heap in a new sitcom where...
I love Mark Heap.
Me too, and he's the reason I watched it. I've no issue with Dawn French. I like Dawn French, but anything that's Mark Heap's in, I'm going to give it a go.
Yeah.
Absolutely watch it. It's really funny.
Oh, excellent.
It's really funny.
I do know the synopsis.
I know, but they play a married couple who she thinks he's died in his chair, so she comes up with this plan to... He hasn't, but the doctor declares him dead. She gets a death certificate, so they basically fake his death, take his insurance money, and then hilarity ensues. And it is... Mark Heap is so good. He's good at everything he does, but he's really good in this. Their chemistry together as a married couple works really well.
Good.
The supporting cast are really good. Definitely check it out. There's only 6 episodes. They're 25-30 minutes each.
You watched it all?
I watched it all. Yeah. It's really good.
Excellent.
Really funny.
Yeah, try that.
There's a nice sequel tease at the end as well, so hopefully it'll come back. I think that's all I've really watched this week as well, because I'm really struggling to find stuff to watch at the minute.
Yeah.
I can't get into a TV show for some reason. Oh, I did watch the first episode of that new Netflix show with a married couple who are looking for a murderer. His and Hers, is it called? With John Bernthal. I will not be going back for the second.
Oh, really?
It was dreadful.
Oh.
I'm not interested in that in the slightest. Boring, police procedural garbage. Not for me. And I don't think anybody was any good in it. So I got to the end of the episode. I was like, nah, I'm out. I was like, I made a decision at that point. Do I watch the next one or not? I'm not watching the next one. Didn't like it. Netflix slop, that was. Okay. We did do a watch along. Well, I hosted a watch along on Sunday night on the Discord for a couple of our Patreons and a few others. We watched 2 movies. We watched Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare.
Sure.
And we watched Bambi the Reckoning.
Which was better? Which did you prefer?
Now, this is an interesting question. So we're up to date now in the Twisted Childhood universe, which includes so far Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 1 and 2, and then these are the next 2. They are both good films, and that is not something I thought I would say. I enjoyed both of them. They are not fun. In fact, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare is actually quite harrowing to watch. Okay. It's, how Blood and Honey, the first Blood and Honey is not a very good film, but it's really violent.
It's quite bleak.
It's really violent. This is like that, but good. So it's quite bleak. It's really violent. It's like Terrifier levels of violence. Yeah. But it's actually a decent film as well. The story's quite good. I really enjoy it. I went 7 out of 10 for it. Nice. And I know Ross did as well. So if you like the Terrifier movies, if you like really dark, gritty, just disturbing films, it is that. And the guy who plays Peter Pan's quite good in it. And then we put Bambi the Reckoning on. And I thought, this is going to be a CGI idea and a low-budget movie. This isn't going to be as good. But the CGI is really good in that as well. And that's actually... It is a bit more silly.
Is it a rampaging deer?
It's a rampaging deer. And it's a massive rampaging deer who's going
not
after
Bambi.
this... It is Bambi.
Well, yeah, I
but
know.
It's going after this family.
A little,
Thumper's in it.
Yeah.
there's a great death scene where this kid falls over and you see this bear trap behind him and he's like backing away and you're like, oh my God, he's going to step in the bear trap. He doesn't. He trips over a log and his head goes in the bear trap and then all these rabbits start eating him.
Nice.
It's great. But the ending of that film is really emotional. It has no right to be. No spoilers, but they do kind of do that scene. And it got a bit quiet in the old Discord as we were watching it, put it that way. So yeah, if you like those sort of movies, they're both better than Blood and Honey and Blood and Honey too.
Sure.
So we're up to date on those now. There's two more coming this year, I think.
Yeah.
So we've got Pinocchio Unstrung next, and then the Monsters Assemble, where they were all getting together.
Yeah.
So the big one is coming later this year, I think. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, but they're coming. So yeah, I think that's all I've watched this week as well.
Good.
Cool. Right, where are we for time? Nearly there. Should we do some hot takes
Let's
and then bounce?
Some hot takes.
Bounce. I don't say bounce. I've just said bounce.
Like
we can bounce. Why not? So hot takes is our newest feature where I'll read out some hot takes from our Discord and from our community. Me and Nick have signs that say agree or disagree, and we'll basically just discuss them and let us know if we agree or disagree with them.
Sure.
This one's quite topical because it's something we've discussed already on this episode.
Oh, wow.
Wayne has said, if you announce something as a limited series, I don't care how successful it is, you aren't allowed to make a second one. 3, 2, 1. Agree.
I'm with it. I think I'm absolutely up for this totally sensible rule.
Yep.
Obviously completely unenforceable.
Yeah.
But damn it, give those awards back at the instant you make season 2.
Yeah. That's weird that's come up in Wayne wrote this 3 or 4 weeks ago, but that's quite interesting that's come up. Yeah, if you're going to make a limited series, you're not allowed to make another one. Simple. You can make a spin-off if you want, or a reboot, or whatever you want, but you're not allowed.
Yeah. Come, Mr. Oscar or whoever, Mr. Globe, enforce these rules. Disqualify.
This is an interesting one from Alex, and it's going to take a bit of thought, I think, but it's quite a simple one. There has never been a good movie remake.
Remake another movie from
a movie that's been remade into another movie.
The problem is I'm gonna have to think of one.
Yeah, exactly. 3, 2, 1. I've got to disagree.
I think I have to disagree.
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Yeah, the law of averages tells me there must be.
There's got to be some out there. It's an interesting question, though.
What? I'm not saying it's necessary.
Yeah.
But what about a recent one? It's superfluous.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's needed, but Steven Spielberg went and remade West Side Story.
Yeah.
It's not it's never going to replace the original.
Yeah.
And it wasn't needed, but you wouldn't say that wasn't a bad film.
No, I haven't seen it, but
so that wasn't a bad remake.
There's got to be good remakes out there. We're just being dense and can't think of any at the minute.
It's because we're on the spot. But yeah, that is not needed, but not a.
He did put a caveat in which I left out, but he says with the caveat of discounting movies from the early 1900s. But I'm like, what?
What about Frankenstein?
Yeah,
Just
I think
before
that's
Christmas.
what he's.
Yeah, but
you're allowed to remake Frankenstein now.
Yeah, but you could, on a technicality, you could say, well, that could be a remake of Kenneth Branagh's Frankenstein from the 90s. It's so we're not discounting stuff that just goes over and over and over and over and over.
Things like that and the Christmas Carol and things like that, I guess. But I wouldn't class them as remakes, they're just readaptations, whereas, I don't know.
Where's
it's
the
an
line?
Interesting one. Let us know if
Where's the line?
you can think of a good standard, this movie's been made and then it's been made again and this one's better.
What about Jumanji? Is that a remake or a sequel?
That is a remake.
Or was it both? Well, was that officially
technically
classed
a sequel, I think, because there's some evidence in the jungle, isn't there, that he was there. I think that's technically a sequel, but it's a moot point because the first Jumanji's better anyway. I can't. Let us know. Go into the Discord. Let us know if you can think of a movie that's better.
What about all the Disney ones? When they're doing their live action. Again, totally unnecessary. Are any better? I think that. So I talked a few weeks ago. I think that Lilo and Stitch one's as good as the.
Okay.
Well, again, totally pointless.
I've only seen the Lion King one, and that wasn't better.
I never watched that one.
Was there a Jungle Book one?
Yes, that was.
I think I have seen that as well, actually. Next one.
Sure.
This is another one from Wayne. Rupert Grint should have had the best post Harry Potter career. 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to say disagree, but...
Disagree. I agree, sorry, but...
I think we're probably in about the same place.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more of him.
Yes,
in
same.
more stuff.
Is he the best actor out of those 3 kids in those Harry Potter films? In the Harry Potter films?
I think he's the best. I think he's the best of the 3 early on.
Yeah.
Say the first 3 movies.
Yeah.
By the end, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But look at some of the stuff Daniel Radcliffe's done since.
Daniel Radcliffe spent his whole career now trying to get away from those movies.
And
Everything he picks is to get away from being Harry Potter.
But that's resulted in some really good movies.
Yeah.
And I think he's... That getting away from Harry Potter has influenced his choices. When you see he's done things like... what's that? The Al Yankovic biopic.
Yeah.
I probably watched it about a year ago or more. But yeah, I thought he was brilliant.
What was that one where he played the dead body? And he was being carried through a jungle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Great in that.
I can't think what it's called.
Even like I've enjoyed him in pretty average movies. Like is it Guns Akimbo?
Yeah.
He's pretty good in that.
I've got nothing against Daniel Radcliffe at all.
No, the question's about Rupert.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway. He should be in more stuff.
He should be in more stuff. I think.
Why isn't he? Is it actually he's not wanted to do as much, or?
I don't know. I think if Rupert Grint appeared in a film now and he was really good in it, I don't think he'd get "That's the kid from Harry Potter."
No, I don't think he would.
So maybe he's just trying to leave enough time before he makes his comeback.
I think I disagree with this specific question.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with the sentiment. More Rupert Grint.
Yeah. I agree.
More wet people in movies.
Wet people?
Yeah, he always looks wet.
Does he?
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
Like Timothy Spall? He always looks sweaty.
Yeah. No, not even necessarily sweaty, just wet.
Just wet.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Final one from Chris in our Discord. It's not a movie-related one.
Okay.
It's general,
that's fine.
everyday life. There needs to be a universal side to have the filler cap on a car, and this needs to be the right side.
What's the right side to you? Does he mean the right?
I guess as you're sitting in the car, it has to be on the right side. 3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree. Because it would cause massive queues at petrol stations.
Yeah, true. But I selfishly agree.
Yeah.
Because mine and my wife's cars are on a separate side.
And really?
Really annoys me.
That'd be annoying.
Do you know what was more annoying? So I changed my car relatively recently. But prior to that, we had this different model of car, same make, and they were on different sides.
What?
And that really just didn't compute in my brain.
Wow.
My assumption would have been, for example, other car makes available, all Fords would be on the same side.
Yeah, I would have as well.
Toyotas might be on a different side, but they'd still be on the same side to other Toyotas. This is not the case.
This is not the case.
Yeah.
Do you know the thing about the little icon?
Yes.
If there's an arrow that's pointing, it's pointing in the which side it's. That's quite. I didn't know that till recently. That's quite clever.
And just when I used to have to hire a car a lot for work, I always used to, when you get your, how did we do? Give us your survey, etc. I always used to write back because I used to have to do it quite a lot, and you get all sorts of different makes, models, sizes. I was like, can we have like a laminated one pager in the car that literally just says, "This is where your fuel cap button is. This is where your seat adjustment button." Because I quite often I'd pull up to refuel the car and I'd be like, I've no idea.
Really?
I don't know. Is it a button? Do I just pay?
I've never had a car where you have to do something on the inside to open the filler.
Oh, have you not?
No, I've always just pushed it in and it'll pop open. No. But that would really confuse me if I did have a car now that did that.
Because I'd have like, some of them would be under the seat, some of them would be really obvious under the steering wheel, and I just...
But you would get, if everybody was on the same side, everybody would
you're right. I can't
to the
argue with
same
that.
side of the petrol.
I can't argue.
Even though the tube, pipe,
it's supposed to be long enough to reach
hose reaches over. I drove into a petrol vehicle the other day and went to the wrong side, and I've been driving my car for 3 years. I pulled up. I was like, "This is the wrong side." So yeah, that's it. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Done?
Yes.
I've just read another one from Alex, but it's a weird one, so we'll save that for another week. Cool. Yeah. So that's it. I think we're done. All we need to do is talk about the movie that we're watching on this week's movie show.
Yes. Come back on Thursday. Find us wherever you find your podcast. We will be back with the Bottom of the Stream movie show, world famous Bottom of the Stream movie show, and we will be talking about a Australian movie.
We will on Amazon Prime.
Time Addicts.
Time Addicts.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting episode. I was speaking to somebody at work today about this film, and he'd already seen it.
Oh, really?
Very strange. So, I think it is Bottom of the Stream.
Yeah, it is.
He's got a very weird taste, eclectic taste in film, shall we say?
Yeah, but if you are into,
he said to me, I was on an Australian film binge, and I'm like, who's on an Australian film binge?
I think though, if you, this is how your algorithms work though.
Yeah,
a lot of people are quite like a sort of.
You watch one Australian film.
I was more going down the sort of time travel type route. This is going to get chucked up at you.
This is a timey-wimey film, which we tend to enjoy on this show. So it'll be interesting to see where we land on this one. Yeah, okay. I don't really know where you're going to land on this.
Okay,
and that's not happened for a while, so I'm quite excited to talk about this. Interesting episode. So yeah, go out and watch Time Addicts. Do all the things on the YouTubes and the Spotifys, like subscribe, tell your nan, do all that, ding the bell, whatever the bell does. All of that stuff, and then we'll be back next Monday for another episode of this, and next Thursday for our movie show.
Cheers.
Bye.